Hey, good afternoon and welcome to Rick's Retirement Journey. It is approximately 4:37 on the 16th of March, 2026. I just left one of my favorite spots in town, Books a Million. Had the 11 o'clock to 4 o'clock shift today. And after helping out a few customers here and there and walking a few customers or clients or guests to the sections they needed, I was basically put in charge of putting away manga. If you don't know what manga is, it's primarily Japanese cartoons, and you read the books backwards. I've actually started a couple of them, and I just got lost and I just had to stop. So manga may not be my thing. Plus, there's a lot of genres of manga. So if you're a manga lover, hey, go for it. I have nothing bad to say about it. It's just another form of literary work, and go from there. But today, as I look outside, conditions are cloudy. It's slightly sprinkling. According to the weather people last night, we were supposed to have a tornado watch, tornado warnings, severe downpours, which we did have earlier this afternoon. I could actually hear it inside the store. Luckily, I didn't have to go any place or do anything. But no, overall, great day. There was something I wanted to talk about, and I completely forgot about what it was. Yes, that happens when you do get older. That happens to my wife and I. Even though we do as much as we possibly can to keep our mental acuity sharp. Yes, I did say mental acuity. Sometimes we're gonna forget things. But I know last night was a pretty enjoyable night. We kicked back and spent about 4 hours watching the Academy Awards, which I normally do not do. But I figured, hey, why not? We did see some of the films that were in there, and we thought it was pretty good. Overall, Conan O'Brien did a good job. If I had to rate him on a scale of 1 to 10, probably about a 7, 6.5 or a 7. They did present. I think it was Barbara Streisand did come out and speak about her good friend Robert Redford. It was pretty memorable. But some good films that were out there, and I added some films to my TBW list, to be watched, not TBR, to be read. So that'll be one thing. My wife and I, we did watch a series this past weekend called Scarpetta. If you like murder mystery and looking back in the past and flashing to the future, or past and present, then you might find it interesting. Bobby Cannavale, Jamie Lee Curtis, and Nicole Kidman are some of the primary actors that are in there, and they all do a great job. But we did watch all 8 episodes between Friday and Sunday, or Friday and Saturday, I think it was. At one point, we just stayed up way too late, and I actually had to go back and watch the last episode, at least half of it, just to get the gist. But the bad thing about it is that there are so many loose ends that are still there. So when I looked up online as to whether they're going to be coming out with a season 2, it was pretty ambiguous. They didn't say they were. They didn't say they weren't. But the story is based off of Patricia Cromwell's novels. And I have not read any of her novels, but it may lead me to do that. So, but yeah, we kind of did that over the weekend. I didn't do any yard work. Had a slight medical issue. I'll just tell you, had a bloody, excuse me, got some gas. Had a bloody nose for about 2 or 3 days. I ended up going to urgent care on Saturday, and they did some blood work and things like that. And after speaking with the doctor, he said, "Hey, lay off the aspirin, lay off the turmeric, because I take that as a supplement." And kind of looking at everything, I take aspirin, to help thin the blood a little bit. That may have been possibly it. I take turmeric because turmeric's supposed to be good for the joints and things like that, but it's also a blood thinner. And my wife just happened to make some curry chicken this past week, and that also has turmeric in it. So you figure I'm taking turmeric as a supplement. I'm eating turmeric inside chicken curry. I'm taking the baby aspirin, and a few other supplements. So yeah, that may have caused the nosebleed right there. So basically what I did, I just stopped everything. So I'm just drinking plenty of water. The nosebleed ultimately did stop Saturday night. Nothing on Sunday, nothing today. So I'm just gonna take it easy and just go from there. I do have a referral to an ENT, ears, nose, and throat specialist that I may go to. I may go to. Yeah, health is important. Oh, by the way, if you are a science fiction fan, this coming Friday is Project Hail Mary with Ryan Gosling. We're going to try to go see it in IMAX. Probably not on Friday. It will probably be crowded. So we'll probably try to go on some day that's not so crowded. Get there, buy the overpriced popcorn. I might stick some snacks inside my pocket or something like that, so I don't have to worry about spending, $4 for a candy bar when I've got them at my house already. So, but we'll see what happens. But I'm, in fact, actually reading the book right now by Andy Weir, and he is such a technical guy that, for those of us that may not understand science, or maybe the science fiction aspect or world of it, it may prove somewhat difficult. But I find it interesting. I find it somewhat enlightening, and I kind of surprise myself with how much of the information that I actually do understand. I guess maybe because I took a geology class and an astronomy class, and I liked history, and I'm a Trekkie. I read Isaac Asimov and Ray Bradbury and H.G. Wells, so that's kind of a genre thing right there. But yeah, that book is going so far so good. But I do have to say this: if you remember any word out of that book so far, if you get to reading it, it's astrophage. ASTROPHAGE. I'm not going to tell you what it means. Read the book, look it up. Yeah, that's all I'm going to say. But hey, I'm waiting outside our favorite Thai food restaurant, and I joke around with my love of my life that some people say Taco Tuesday, I say Thai Tuesday. I know it's Monday, so I call her on the phone. Say, hey, sweetheart, you know what today is? She goes, no, what? I says, it's Thai Food Monday, and she breaks out laughing. We try to live life to the fullest. I mean, even if we're not traveling, gas is now up to $3.79 a gallon. It was 30 cents less the day before yesterday. Luckily, I drive a really small car. You've seen it in my videos. 35, 38 miles to the gallon, 4 miles to the bookstore. Yeah. So, but hey, that's about it. I hope everybody's doing well. I don't work at the bookstore tomorrow. I will, go back home and take a look to see how the weather's treating us tonight. And since it's going to be wet outside, I probably won't do anything. Excuse me. A little tired. I did get up early. I won't be doing anything outside except maybe just picking up broken branches or something like that. But hey, you might see me on the internet. You might see me on YouTube someplace. But hey, I truly appreciate each and every one of you that take an opportunity to watch my videos. It means a lot, and I do try to get back. I really need to do some catching up, because I think I'm following about 35 or 40 people now, and I'm a little behind. And I think one person said, don't try to watch all the videos, just try to watch one of them, the more recent ones. But I'm so interested in what everybody else is doing and what's going on in their lives, I will actually try to, catch up a little bit here and there. But hey, that's all I got. Today has been a great day. And as my friend Sam Green says, who's Wander with Sam is the YouTube site. Today was a great day. I hope you had a great day. And that's all I got. I'm go inside, pick up my food, go home, and chow down. I am hungry, and I have been wanting some Thai food today. So, hey, take care of yourselves. Stay safe. Not sure what the weather conditions are in your geographic area, but whatever it may be, just please be safe and take care of yourselves. Hey, until next time, rig out. Talk to you later. Bye.